Hello, every pony, blue dot red devil, and I got 5 hours to record, edit, and put this game out. Or, well, whatever. It is 5:10 in the morning. It needs to be out by 10. Cool. Let's see. I already know what I'm doing today, so let's just hop into it. Let's look for said vehicle. Where are you? I went past it somewhere. Oh, there it is. Well, simply put, this is what we're doing. Actually not this field. Why? Yeah, not these nice fields. We'll leave the nice big open fields for doing hay. Let's do the crappy small fields that are difficult to do hay with this. So how has y'all been? I don't even know if I did my intro correctly. Hello, everyone pony. I am Blue Dot Red Devil. And this... I don't think it picked it up. I'll find out in the recording if it picked up me opening up a can of soda. Is Dr. Pepper blackberry? It's not bad. It has a interesting flavor to it. Okay. I was wondering why I wasn't picking that up. Let's slow it down. I can do all around the edges. So, I ran into a... yeah. Let me move the microphone a little closer. I ran into a bit of a depression spot there, so at some point I didn't want to do any of this YouTube stuff for a while. And I just felt, I honestly didn't feel like doing anything. Uh-oh. Hey, I freed myself. But yeah, I'm feeling better now. Every once in a while I just get these depression moments. Especially during the winter. Especially when cooped up inside, can't do anything. I think at one point there was a week where it was just constant snow. and all I wanted to do was sit here, stare out my window, and just dream of what I'm going to be doing this summer. Going to events, going to stuff. I don't know. Cabin fever is what it's called. It happens. Wow, this seems to be filling this up faster than the corn. What the hell? But yeah, so I'm gonna try to do more. I did Subnautica, and I'm I don't know, Subnautica is just getting one of those games where I don't want to play it because I'm getting into the point where I have to grind and grind and grind. Every time I go into it, I have to do grinding behind the scenes before even doing any recording. And then even after the recording, I had to grind some more just to set up for the next recording. But I always get bored so much, I just stop, and then I have to finish up before the next recording. Yeah. But that's how one of those games go. So, like I said, as soon as Subnautica's done, I know what game I'm going to play next. And I'm absolutely looking forward to it. No spoilers. I'm not going to tell you what. Well, let me just say, if you're a fan of old Nintendo style games, you're gonna like it. Let me just tell you, I did play this on my Switch when I was truck driving. Well, at least the first one. And no, it's not the Zelda game because I don't have a way to record my Switch at the moment. Which I am disappointed. I spent the $150 to buy a Roxas capture device and it doesn't fucking work. It won't. For some reason, it just won't work on my computers. Well, I do have the tool to capture video from my consoles. It just doesn't want to work. But, whatever. Damn it. Okay, that's a good place to turn around. That's a good place to turn around. Right up here. Alright. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright. On to the next one. So, what to talk about? Well, for a while there, I was trying to make Tuesday more of a I was trying to do other nerd-like stuff. I was trying to do mostly card games and stuff, but that kind of fell through, and I don't know what I'm going to do now. Maybe I'll just leave Tuesday open for future ideas. But I think right now I have Monday down for Subnautica at the moment. Wednesday down for Star Trucker. Thursday down for me and Eric playing games, which are currently is visual cleanup detail, which we do have plans for the future. What games do we want to play? And I'm hoping to maybe have more than just me and Eric. Maybe have other friends of ours join us, do other games. But we'll have to wait and see. And then Friday will continue being my live streams, which I do have a bunch of videos ready to go for Pokemon Fusion, which I did during my live stream. But then there was an update for Pokemon Infinite Fusion, which broke the launcher. Ooh, that was a hard lag on the autosave. It broke the 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 mod launcher, so I had an issue launching it. Trying to find out any information about it was difficult, and when I finally did, the people I talked to just said to re-download it, which I thought I did, but it didn't work. But I guess the latest update fixed that issue I was having. It's where every time I tried to launch the game, it kept taking me to the donation page, even though I was clicking update. So it seemed like the update was, the click update button was the same as their donate button, which a couple people, and I mean a couple, I've only found a few on the forums for the game, said they had the same issue. Either the version we had got hacked, or the game file got corrupted, which, when dealing with online games like that, where they're not official games, they don't have the time and money to pay someone to constantly look over the game for issues. I don't blame the people who made the game. I never will, because they are trying their best on what ability and skills that they have, because they're not a full-fledged game company. So, but they do the best, and it works. So I'm hoping to get back into it and can pick up from where I left off. And I need to blow my nose, so give me a second. All right, I'm almost done here. This field. Oh yeah, there's that I got a, I think I got 2 random Helldiver ones that are about 3 hours long. I was working on one of them last night before I got too tired to the point where I didn't feel like pushing myself to finish it. So I just went to bed, which, to be honest, I probably should have just finished it and got it done and over with. I think of where I should go now, since I want to use this for hay. I guess I can use the 2 smaller fields. Let's go do 5 and 15 and do this. And then Saturday will always be this. Like I said, once, which is, I'm having an issue with this game. I don't know if it's because of how old it is. It's not running, and every time I try to launch it, it always seems to have issues. I don't know if it's the mods, I don't know if it's the game just being old and not wanting to work properly with the modern window. which to be honest, I do believe is the proper reason why I'm having issues with it. Is it's just old, and ever since sometime last year. God damn it. One of the Windows 11 update started having this issue. Well, caused the issue right after a Windows update. So I think it's just Windows 11 not wanting to run this game. Oh, right. I was still working on that. Where is it? Where are you, stupid tractor? There we go. Yeah, so that's my plan moving forward this year, is to focus on those. So yeah, Thursday, or Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I would like to have something to go out on Tuesday and Sunday to have a video every day of the week, but it's not going to work out, and I don't want to bash my head against everything, because the stuff me and Eric do is easy edit, because the moment we start to the moment we end, we both are just yapping the entire time, so I don't have to worry about me going silent for a good while like I do here. But that's just how I do stuff, so. So. See, I know what I want to play after I'm done with Subnautica. What I don't have planned is what I'm going to do after Star Trucker. I don't know what I'm going to play. I have some games in mind, but what I want Wednesday games to be is more of a laid-back style games. One where in maybe 4 to 5 recordings and I'm done with the game. I can move on. Unlike what I'm doing with Star Trucker, which, God, I, I did not expect that game to be as long as it is. It's taken a lot longer than I thought it would. Also, I wasn't expecting them to have a storyline in the game, so that was a thing. I was expecting to have a game where it's just like Truck Simulator. I was just planning to get to around level 10 to and have a at least get half a mil or something like that in the bank account. But no, that game won't allow you to do that. I just have to keep playing the game as it is. How full is this bunker? Only 36% full. Wow. Okay. Let's run and grab the other one. I was thinking about doing a series maybe once I'm done with Star Trucker where I rate cheap games on Steam based on a couple qualities of the game, like how easy the game is compared to having to look up. So like, how easy the game is. It easy enough to where some of the instructions in the game or no instructions and I can still complete it with no issue, or do I have to watch tutorials? And if I have to watch tutorials, it'll remove points. How beautiful the game looks, and I'm not going to take high resolution as beautiful. I'm used to 618 or 6 8 16 old 8, yeah, those old bit games. I'm used to that, and I think sometimes those look better than a game like this. But at times, a game like this can look better than some of the more modern crap games, because I've been playing Avowed, which is the new game from Obsidian, and I don't like the way it looks. The game, the feel of the game. Let me try to put it in a better way. I'm not the master words. The landscape itself looks amazing. Everything looks beautiful, except the graphics itself looks like crap. The landscape itself will looks beautiful, but when it comes to the shading, the graphics, everything of it, it would be better if it wasn't looking, had that Fortnite freaking cartoony looking look to it, which I don't understand why developers use that. Okay. I don't know what that was about. I started having a bit of a sneezing fit. I might have to call the recording here, because my nose is starting to run, my eyes are starting to burn, and I don't know if it's because I'm tired. Because, yeah, I'm going to complain about a lot of stuff about Avowed. And you will hear me complain about it more once I'm done with the game. Because I'm doing a live stream playthrough of it. And I'm also doing a personal playthrough where I'm just... Every time I go into a conversation on my own personal stuff, I am saving, doing the conversation, and I'm going through each and every step in the conversation to see which way does the conversation go and how, what is the best, like, every conversation you have A, B, and C, or A, B, does A lead to B and B lead to A, or vice versa, or stuff like that. What is the best outcome, what is the worst outcome for every conversation. Like at the moment I think I have 32 different saves for that file, for that game file, and some of them have led into dead ends, and some of them might I have to go back and play some of them to continue the story on, because I feel like sometimes some of your actions may have consequences in the future, so I want to know what those consequences are. But right now I can tell you the writing in the game, so the game itself, the combat, I would rate it at a either a B minus or B. It is good, but it could be hell of a lot better. The innovation of combat, an A. The innovation of combat where you have a book, you have it open, and then that book has 4 spells in it, and by holding the left trigger down, then you can hit A, B, or A, B, action Y, and do one of the 4 spells based on which one it's lettered to. But I would like it to where instead of a fixed spell book, you get to choose what spells you can put in the spell book by either upgrading it or changing it. Right now, the spell books seem to be fixed, and I hate that. Because I see what spells I like, and I know what spells I want to use, but getting the correct spell book that has the spells I want to use and the spells I don't want to use has been difficult. Because you got the spell book that does elemental, basic elemental, which is the first tier spells, and then you got greater elemental, which has all the spells based on their 5th level, Like, one of my favorite spells I like to use is the one where I can summon hail to rain down on my enemies. But in the spellbook I have, it has that. It has a spell that you shoot a lightning bolt and it bounces between the enemies, or bounce if there's one enemy, and instead of hallway, you can have it bounce off the wall and hit the enemy multiple times because it always pulls back towards that one target. Bounces off like a ping pong ball against the bumpers. But the problem is, oops, I should shut off the machine. Problem is, I don't like that one. I'd rather use the first version of that spell instead of the second level. The first one, you just shoot a bolt of lightning from your hand outwards, which, absolutely fine. The other one is the cold one, where you just make the ground a small spot on the ground. The first level one, you just make a small spot. Oopsie, I'm beyond 100. God damn it. What I would like to see is customized spell books, which would make life slightly easier in that game. And I hate it when this is not a down, oh, how I want to say this. This is not a blight against them and them only. It's a blight to all RPG games. Any game that allows you to dual wield blade weapons of any kind, axes, swords, anything. Why the fuck can't you cross the weapons and block stuff? Because in real life, if you had two swords, you can put them across each other, making an axe to block certain damage. Skyrim had this issue. Why this issue? Simply put, it's simply because when they add in dual wielding like that, each trigger works independently from the weapon, meaning you can't block now, because each trigger is using individual weapon. Which is so fucking annoying. In that game, blocking, dodging, attacking, it needs to all be there. And when you remove one for the other, you make the game twice as hard as it should be. For no reason other besides you can't figure out how to allow someone that's dual wielding to block. So what? It's an advantage because they have two weapons. It means nothing when they constantly get hit and hitting someone stuns them. So you just get rapidly hit multiple times and can't do shit about it. And whoever had thought the idea of allowing guns to use stamina, go fuck yourself. You're a fucking idiot. Same thing with the person whoever thought the idea of dash, climb, use the same button. The amount of times I'm trying to climb up a ladder or climb up a cliff edge and fucking my character without warning decides to dodge to the right or dodge to the left and I go flying off the cliff and dying, you're a fucking asshole. Alright, my rant's over. Welcome to my TED Talk. But yeah, there are issues with that game when it comes to controls, weapons. It's a new IP, so I'm going to complain about stuff, but I do have the understanding it's new. But I'm not going to give them the benefit of the doubt because they made good RPG games in the past. What the problem is one RPG company taking and trying to use stuff from other RPG games. But the problem is the RPG that they're trying to copy stuff from also sucks ass at times. Skyrim has its issues. Trying to think of other games. But yeah, the first one that comes to mind is it. Yeah, it just the whole concept of it annoys the shit out of me at times. I will also say it's a new game, new IP. Stuff is going to have issues because they didn't know what they wanted. At times, the visual art of the landscape looks amazing. The graphic they use over it looks like cartoon shit. The characters and dialogue is poor and is leaving me wanting more. Combat is okay. Game is what it is. And I just wish when it comes to a game to be in the olden days of night and I wish even modern crazy time watch I do believe it. 18th, 19th century. 15th century. But I could also be wrong because I'm not a wordsmith. Or however you what it is. But yeah, there's two things. I'm planning on making a video based on planes. Skyrim. At this point, it is competing stupidity. In the charm of it is equal. And stupidity is equal. It's equal. The opposite of what Skyrim is. Skyrim has an amazing storyline, amazing characters, amazing dialogue. It's combat, it's diversity in travel, or not diversity with enemies. It has gallows. Like I said, I'm currently working. Like, I'll do that once I'm 100% done with that game. Get all the achievements. I have completed it. So now is more than what I have done in Skyrim. About 100 hours. I have yet to meet Parthak. So yeah. And Parthak is the good dragon that's halfway through the game. But I can tell you, I have done more side quests than I have completed the main quest. Yeah. Somewhere along the way, I have to just sit down and do a live stream of me playing Skyrim. Trying to complete the main storyline. I also like to do that in Fallout 4, New Vegas. I like to redo Fallout 3 and do how did this conversation even start? I don't remember. I went into a rant. All the Bethesda games. That's pretty much it. But yeah, I need to end. I need to edit this. Go to bed. I have to be up tomorrow. I have to be up by noon tomorrow. So, I wasted about 20 minutes just complaining. I'm on the fence of this. I'm on the fence of the game. Ooh, you suck. Alright, so thank you for watching. If you want to see more of it, remember to like, subscribe, comment, or do whatever you want. I don't care. But I have been Blue Dart Red Devil. We'll see you all in hell. See ya. That's the mute button.